Fight your fears and survive. Okay, here we are back in Resident Evil. Where we last left off, we did something or another, and now we need to do something else. So, let's equip our handgun, and now we actually need to get the dog whistle. So, all the bodies have burned away. So far, so good. Now we just need to get into the hallway and hopefully not blow this too badly. So we can hug the wall here to run past him. Then we can access this room for the dog whistle, a clip, and then I'll show you where you can find the lighter if you're playing Jill. Chris starts with it, so it's not a problem for us. But right here is our whistle by the lamp. You'll see a sparkling that tells you where it is. And a not so sparkling item, I believe, is the... Okay, you can kind of see the clip on the table, so yeah, I guess it's legit. Anyway, if you come over here, you'll find the table where over here is where the lighter would be if you were playing as Jill. Like I said, Chris has it. Jill has a lockpick instead. The lockpick allows Jill to open all the doors that require the old keys. So I'd definitely say the lockpick is a little bit better than the lighter. As for this is one of the tricky parts. Okay, he's not facing us, so we're able to run past him. I'm going to come back and kill that guy in a little bit, once I have the armor key. So we use the sword key to unlock this, and this takes us back to the foyer area, and now we need to go to the infirmary area. So we have to go back into the area above the dining room. Definitely thought the characters moved faster originally, but I could not. I could be remembering things differently. So we use the sword key to unlock this. We need to go out here. And now it's time to unleash hell. I blew into the dog whistle. So I'm going to use the auto aim here to find the dogs when they turn the corner. I don't know if that actually hit him, so it could have been a wasted bullet. And I do not have my defense item unequipped, so I need to actually do that real fast so I don't waste these. Hacks! But losing one dagger is not really the end of the world. You'll notice green herbs here. You cannot take these with you, so you're free to use them out here. We won't be coming back here. If you follow the balcony, this will lead back to the foyer area. You have to unlock the door from this side to unlock it, otherwise it'll just remain locked the remainder of the game. Need to reload, and I'm going to go ahead and pop out the coin while we're here. So we got a coin. And if you rotate this coin, it's not a coin, it's a key. It's an imitation key. So I want to kill the zombie over here. And we have the dude on the stairs coming our way. I could risk headshotting him, but probably not worth it. And the whole reason I'm coming into here is just to drop off the remaining 5 bullets, because I kind of need inventory space. Okay, now we need to use the imitation key to get a real key, and that's going to require me to ignite a zombie. Hello? Don't remember him being there. So our undead companion is most likely nice and pissed now. Headshot would be great, but... You know what, I'm gonna take his head off. Huh. Okay, I thought he was faking, but I guess he is down for the count. No, he's still up. We have to stand on the right spot, and now we can ignite him. That did cost 11 bullets though, so I'm not too happy. But your handgun is not too important. So with him out of the way, I can move back and forth here. The dude on the stairs is not that big of an issue. So here we are, and check out this. He's awake. But that's what happens to zombies if you don't take off their heads or burn them. They turn into crimson heads. They are much faster, they are stronger. I think they're more durable as well. But the thing is, instead of biting you, they can still bite you, but they try to scratch you as well. May whoever takes this emblem find peace in death or something or another, which is referring to one of the mansion death traps that we're going to be encountering. I do not remember if you can put the key back. Say you change your mind, you decide, hey, maybe this is not a wise choice. Sadly, I think you're kind of... I don't know if you can put it back or not. If you could, you're all well and golden, but otherwise you can just pop in your imitation key, and the trap will reset, and you're free to go. And sadly, you can't put the sword key in if you're done with it or anything, so... yeah. Sucks, I know. So, we need to run past here. We need to get past our Crimson Buddy, so... I'm going to take advantage of the part where you can hold down the action button when you reach a door to automatically go through it once you reach the contact zone. So we're going to use this to kind of access the door ASAP as soon as we turn the corner, because he's standing by the door we came out of. So just like that, we avoid him. You can see he tried to lunge for me. And we have a zombie bursting through the door over here, I believe. We have the dude on the stairs. And I'm going to empty out my inventory right now. So we're just taking the keys. Madness or genius? You decide. And yeah, you can see how this guy kind of moves. We need an old key to unlock the door that we just walked past, but we can use the armor key, I believe, to access this door. And I did not take the herbicide because I want to go to the kitchen first. And I also have to go into the room over here. This is the shotgun room where you can swap that blue gem for shotgun shells. But right here, I'm just going to get the old key. The dude here is not quite down for the count, as you're about to see. And if he grabs me, I'm shanking him. Just a heads up. So we need the old key, and now we need to get past zombie number 2 over here. Okay, that's right, I unequipped it, so I guess even if I push the button, I can't activate it. So yeah, you're in close quarters, kind of sucks. Now that I think about it, I probably should have held on to the canteen since I can fill it up when I go back towards this one room. So we need to get past him. Like I said, once you proc his lunge animation, he has to go through a cooldown, which allows you to run past him. Meanwhile, we can use the sword key for the final time in this room. There's an old key inside, which is why Chris has to come here. Well, both characters eventually will, it's just Chris has to come here now. For Jill, this is an optional area for the time being. So, we open here. There is a zombie on the floor, I believe, who's just crawling around. I can't tell if there's a dagger on the table there, but we're going to ignore it for the time being. When we come back, we can deal with it then. In the meantime, we have company. Wanted to get him to lunge for me, but he wouldn't, so we just pulled him to one side and ran around him. Now, I don't know if that was the guy in the hallway here. So he might not be here, he might still be. We're about to find out. He's here. So armor key for that door. Now, I do have the option to do all of this while searching for the antidote for Richard, but I think the laggy scenes kind of count. They don't pause when the timer doesn't stop when turning camera angles, which makes the timing a lot tighter than it used to be. So we're going to use the first of the old keys over here. And this is where you can fill up your kerosene if you need more. But we need the grenade. That's a self-defense item, by the way. Here we have the shotgun. I need to make sure that the grenade is not automatically equipped like I was kind of afraid of. Over here we have ink ribbons, and since I have the inventory space, I'm going to go ahead and take this because, like I said, I don't know how long this playthrough is going to be. It's going to be from one save to the next with an ideal frame of 20 to 30 minutes. So there was a tank of kerosene there if you feel the need to torch some stuff. He's facing the right way for us. And we're going to come back into this hallway. Actually, thinking I might be best off just going to Richard right now, but since I have to come back for the serum anyway. Well, I don't need the broken shotgun. I don't need the ammo at the moment. And I can't remember where the other small key room is. I'm here, I'm just gonna do the damn herbicide thing. I'm wasting time. Let's come back. We'll do it when we come back for Richard. So I'm not gonna equip the gun, but I'll have it in the event I need it. But we're gonna be coming right back here, so stay tuned. But there's now an additional zombie up here, the one who burst through the door. He's right here, I believe, and he's facing the right way for us, so we can run past him. We're gonna have to make a dash past him again in a second, so hopefully he's still facing a good direction for us. Okay, he moved. But yeah, I don't think they did that in the GameCube version. If they had one spawning spot, they kind of stuck there. That's something new, I believe. I think it's possible they might have changed it up in the Wii version. I didn't play that one, so I can't comment. But that door right there, the one we did not come out of, is the one from the dog balcony. Over here is an optional area for Chris. For Jill, this is where you find the grenade launcher. There is a dagger out here, some green herbs, and you get to find the fate of one of your comrades. He's holding the grenade launcher in Jill's game. Since Chris doesn't get it, the guy is empty-handed. On some difficulties, you'll find a clip of ammo here on the table. This one does not have it. Dagger's on the bench, and Forrest is right here. It's Forrest from the Bravo team.
No.
There are deep wounds all over his body. What could have torn him up like this? I think in the original game it was crows. I don't know what it was here. There are green herbs if you follow the walkway, but if you go over there, Forrest will get up and come after you, and he's stronger than your normal zombie, so not really worth it. You could also argue if you can get past him, you're not coming back to this area again, so he won't be a problem for you. It's just, I don't think I'm going to need the health that bad. After all, I'm going to pick up 5 green herbs, I think, once I do the herbicide thing. So we should have a slight abundance of healing items that'll give us more room for mistakes later on. Forest is in here. We just unlocked that with the armor key. And here is one of the death masks that we can pick up. And I'm going to pick this up before going to trigger Forest because I can drop it off when I pick up the serum. So I don't even remember the question to this puzzle. I just know the answer is top right, bottom left, bottom right, done. I think it corresponds to the suits on the pictures. If you notice, one's a spade, one's a diamond, one's a heart, etc. So, top right, bottom left. I have the mansion puzzles memorized. It's once we get out of the mansion that then I'm going to have to do some looking around off camera. And the last one will go in on its own because process of elimination. The game has one small mercy for us. You have to push the button. Woe to those who disturb my sleep. I don't know if that means the room fills with poison if you get it wrong, but you push the button. The bars move, give you access to the jewelry box. And I'm actually going to open that while we're here. And I think I just remember where the last small key goes. That should go... You notice there's a right heart there. You push the button there, that lights up the right heart here. The left heart is here. Push the button. That will light up the one on top. That opens the lock. You get the death mask. The one that can see, smell, or speak no evil. So the last small key I think is for the room where you get the final death mask, the Lisa Trevor puzzle. He's facing a less ideal way, but we're okay. Now it's time to meet Richard. I'm going to skip over the scene here because I don't know when the 10-minute timer for him starts. I did start the events over on the other side just so I didn't waste as much time. You can see Rebecca's in cowgirl costume because I'm using the Resident Evil 5 costume. She only has one costume, sadly, even though she has 2 and 0, since this one was made first. So on the map, they tell us where the infirmary is. We've been there. And for a second there, I was wondering if that thing in the top left corner was a timer for Richard, but no, it's just a compass. So I'm going to assume we started the event on the 19-minute mark. We are 30 seconds in, which is an overestimate, but better safe than sorry. So hopefully the zombie is in a favorable spot here because we can lose a few seconds otherwise. Nope. They can never make things easy on us, can they? So we have to loop around, and as a result, we're probably going to have lost 30 seconds. And you can kind of see how the camera angles changing kind of mess with me. It's definitely one of the drawbacks of the new controls. Walk past the door. Zombie over here is in a good position. We can run past him. Now we need the serum, the herbicide, and I might need the armor key. I don't really remember, so I'm going to hold on to that if it's still in my inventory. Actually, yeah, I need that. So, death mask for herbicide. Ditching the gun. Can't be walking around with a murder weapon. We are a cop after all. I believe we're going to use the armor key for the last time over here. So we're approximately 2 minutes into Richard's timer. There was also a grenade on the table you might have saw flashing when we were over here a second ago. We're going to pick that up this time because zombies are going to flood the hallway. So, spoiler, you can see them on the window right there. And yes, that's them pounding to kind of unsettle you. But I'm a hero, damn it. It takes a lot more than that to scare me. Something along the lines of taxes. And suddenly the Citizens of Earth playthrough might make some sense to you guys. So we drop the herbicide in here, and then there's a switch. We either turn it to the red or the green. We are going to turn it to the red. The red will unlock the death mask. And I'm going to take the herbs here. I'm going to try to ditch the armor key, and then I'm going to run back the way I came, hit the serum on the way out. And then... yeah, I want to use the armor key the way I'm going. Probably should have just taken the serum while I was in the room, now that I think about it, but... So our inventory is full of green herbs. We're going to combine 2 sets of them. Death mask is right here. And hopefully you can see the pauses here kind of make it a little awkward to get to Richard if you're trying to do too much compared to the other versions where you can kind of speed through some of it. Not to mention, I think the doors still count towards your time limit for him. So here come the zombies. They're going to face plant. It's going to give us a little bit of extra time to run over here, open the door, and then run back. Wait a second, I already went over there, so... yeah, I went over there for the kitchen. So where do I use the armor key for the last time, then? Now I'm actually a little confused. Bastard. Eat this. So that's an example of him facing a less desirable position. Okay, we're halfway through Richard's time limit, so we're just gonna make a beeline back. I shouldn't need the gun, so I'm not gonna take it. I can worry about cleaning out hallways and stuff in another video. Okay, not quite a desirable position, but we might still be able to pull this one off. Yeah, he didn't decide to lunge, so he kind of got a little lucky. He's still there. Yeah, I'm still trying to think of where do I use the... Might be for the room to the last death mask. And this time I'll show the scene.
Hope this is what you wanted.
Thank you. I'm gonna give you a shot now, Richard. Hang in there.
By saving him, you'll get access to a stronger weapon, a better shotgun later on in the game. If you're playing Jill, you get it almost immediately.
Here. Take it. It's a radio. Take care of yourself, Rebecca. Richard.
Still don't know why the voice acting is so or like the lip syncing is so off.
He's okay. He's just unconscious.
Rebecca, it's not safe here. Let's get Richard to a safer place.
Right. Richard's doing well, Chris. He should recover soon.
Good. Richard needs you now.
If not for you guys, I'd be skipping these scenes.
As soon as Richard gets better, we'll come after you.
Rebecca, you okay with a gun?
Yes.
All right. I'm going to continue my investigation.
Be careful. Okay?
Your other option is you can do the whole herbicide thing right now since we're at the infirmary, as you can tell. As for which way I'm going to go from here, I think I need to go back into the room where Richard was to see if I can find the sheet music. So we got delaying the inevitable achievement, which foreshadows Richard's fate. And will they let me use the room?
This room is a...
So let her heal you. I think she'll treat you to full health if you let her. But in the meantime, we are currently almost at the 30-minute mark, which means it's time to drop a save. So we're going to go ahead and create a second save file. And this is where we're going to be putting the break. So I'm the Hero of Light. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.